Good evening to Mrs. Diota Pramaswari Wijaya as a lecturer in English for accounting lessons. On this occasion, I would like to present the topic about financial performance of group public companies during the COVID-19 pandemic. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Putu Nidya. My student ID number is 2017-051109. My absent number is 14, and I'm from 3rd D class. Okay, that's all about my self-introduction. And now I will start the presentation. As we know, now the COVID-19 pandemic is still continuous. COVID-19 first appeared in Wuhan, China around the end of 2019. Then, on Monday, March 2020, President Joko Widodo officially revealed that there was the first case of COVID-19 in Indonesia. The COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia not only has an impact on the health sector, but also on the economy. In this pandemic period, one of the government ways in breaking the chains of the spread coronavirus by limiting all forms of community activities, including companies. As a result, the company's performance and financial condition declined. The course of the company's performance and financial condition is influenced by the ratios. The ratios include liquidity ratios, solvency ratios, activity ratios, and profitability ratios. So with the COVID-19 pandemic, it is estimated that there will be a difference between these ratios before and during the pandemic. And if it's true that there were difference between this ratio before and during the COVID-19 pandemic, then this could lead to difference in the company financial performance in the trade, service, and investment sector listed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange. Okay, so to find the truth, then a test was carried out to find how significant the difference from the ratio can affect the difference in the company financial performance before and after the COVID-19. But before carrying out the test, it is necessary to do a normality test first. The study used a single sample Kolmogorov test, where the data is said to be normal if the value of residual variables is above 0.05 or 5%. So after doing the test, then the result that liquidity ratios have a significant value of more than 0.005 or 5%. That is indicating that there is no significant difference between liquidity ratio in 2019 and 2020. So it can be said that the company is still able to meet their short-term debts. Okay, meanwhile, the solvency ratios, activity ratios, and profitability ratios have a significant value of less than 0.05 or 5%. So it shows that there is a significant difference between 2019 and 2020. So it can be said that the companies during the COVID-19 pandemic has a total debt that differs significant from the condition before the pandemic compared to its total equity, have different efficiency capabilities in managing assets, in generating sales volume, and have different capability to generate income available to their shareholder before and during the COVID-19 pandemic. So it can be concluded that the liquidity ratio shows that there was no significant difference in 2019 and 2020, while in solvency ratios, activity ratios, and profitability ratios, there is a significant difference in 2019 and 2020. Okay, that's all about my presentation, and let's jointly break the chains of the spread of COVID-19 by implementing health protocols. If the problem of the COVID-19 pandemic has been resolved, then the economy in Indonesia will bounce back. I'm closing this presentation now. Stay healthy and good evening. Thank you.